YouTubers, it's Mark from Truthseeker, and you see NASA 631 mast cam. Let's get right into this. This right off the bat here caught my attention. See, this looks like it's ornately carved, how it stands out from everything else here. And you had this weird little carving right next to it. And it looks to be something else. You see how that stands out from everything else that's here. See how this looks like? It's got three perfect half circles. See, with a little adjustment, see how that stands out. Let me see the stuff that's on the side here. Let's see if I can get this. See how it looks like? It almost looks like this is fake. See how this is? You can actually see through this. You see the statue that's back here? See, there's one eye, another eye, the ear, and it's got some stuff sticking up. You see what they're just putting in this stuff, and there's another little head right there. See, this is not a rock. They just add this color to cover up whatever they want, you know. It's really prevalent in almost every one of their pictures. Unfortunately, it's just what they've gotten used to using, you know. See this stuff? I mean, this is so easy to create. I mean, it's just to create that. I mean, it's just, for them, it's easy. See the structures and this stuff. And they just bury it in this fake. I mean, you go look back in their souls. This is not what sand looks like. This is not what the sand and gravel looks like there. You just got to go look at the old souls. Go back like in the 50, you know, soul 50, 60, 70, 80. You'll see what I mean. You'll understand what's going on then. You see how this looks like it's got a pipe or something bent. This is all fake, this rock. Right? From back here, they see people, you know, look at the picture. Oh, okay. Wow, that's cool, NASA, and they're on their merry way. But there's a handful of people like me that see what they're hiding in the rock. You see the one eye. The next, a nose, some type of mouth, and the carving goes back. You see how these two eyes are perfectly made? And they just, you could see it's got a base, there's a shadow underneath it, and then they just put this fake rock around it. I mean, I just don't know how they expect people to believe this nonsense. They don't even care. I mean, all they have to do is, number one, have a rover failure. Okay, that's number one, rover failure. Number two, just cut and paste a huge rock here. I mean, just hold on. I'm going to show you some pretty incredible stuff. Hold on. Okay, we're back in this area here. Now, you see, here's another S. See the S that's carved in here? How many of these have I shown you? I think it has something to do with the sun. If that's what they, you know, is their god or whatever. But see how that's an S? And here's another statue that they just blurred out. See this stuff? It's all 3D. It's got shadows underneath it. See this piece? How it comes out? See the shadow underneath it? You see the mess they made of it? Look at this cool thing. It's got like these little triangles coming up, sticking up points. It's got a little hole in the center. See how this looks like something just laying here? It's got a shadow. And here, see how this looks like spider webbing? How they just put this haze over. See, but from back here you would think it's just a rock. But when you do what I'm doing, you can see they just covered up a bust of a head. It's got a base. Let's see what they blurred out here. There's no reason for this stuff to look like it's going 1,000 miles an hour. No reason whatsoever. And also, I'm working on a 4-part series. I've actually recorded it a couple of times, and I upload it, and it's just something's happening. It's just not coming out right. So I'm tweaking it. I'm working on it. It's going to be pretty amazing. And I mean, it's nothing that I haven't shown you before. It's just going to be, they're pretty clear. It's pretty evident to what you're looking at. I don't even really have to even speak. Because what's there is just there, and that's it. There's nothing that they could do about it. This cool thing. Looks like it goes all the way across here. It's pretty weird. Is that a piece of machinery? Blurred out piece of carving. Who only knows what our buddies over there at NASA and JPL. What I did notice is in these pictures, they're going more towards using this to blur out these items than the big black smudges that they were putting. They were putting just big, heavy black smudges in front of this stuff. And on every one of my videos, I was screaming, hey, listen, you know, this rock is lit. Why is this black? And I noticed over these past couple of sols that that's all changed. They're going more towards just putting these fake rocks to cover it up. So when I see stuff like that, I mean, I'm pretty keen. I pay attention to a lot of things. I'm as dumb as I want you to think I am. And, you know, I look for stuff like that. And I noticed that they changed up the way they're manipulating some of these pictures. And as Will from What's Up in the Sky 37 always says, they're watching all these videos. I mean, he's got them on his logs. They're just watching everything we're doing. You know, a lot of people keep telling me they'll be knocking on your door someday. And I tell people I'll invite them in for a cup of coffee. I make a pretty good cappuccino or espresso. Got a really cool machine. You guys enjoy yourself. Look at this stuff. Look at this. Tell me this is fake. See the eye? The mouth. I want somebody to tell me that's fake. That I'm hallucinating. It's going to be a little startling to some people, but let's see. Pretty clear, right, guys? But we're all crazy. This stuff is nothing. It's absolutely nothing. We just make all this up. That's one thing I've never done. I've never added anything to these pictures. Never. What you see here is an original NASA picture. I give you the links. See how this looks? It's got an opening. And I just come put a little blurry. Man, what I would give to be able just to walk up to this statue and just touch its eye, where its eye is. I mean, look at this thing. It's 3D, it's got shadows. Thank you, NASA. And I'm not being cocky. I'm just saying if there's somebody that left this in there as like a little Easter egg, whoever you are, buddy, thank you. Because you got a set of cojones. Not like the rest of the punks that work there. So if somebody did leak this little part out, we all thank you. Because that definitely ain't no rock. See how this looks like an opening? Got a couple of cool things hanging over. See, this is where they start with the heavy blurring, the fake rocks. But it looks like an opening. So, as you can see, there's some stuff in there. Got some of this fake sand around it. Some would say that it even looks like a person walking into the opening. You have to understand all this fake sand that's around here. All of this is fake. This ground is all fake. It's all CGI. That's all it is. Magically, everything gets blurred. Another fake rock. And you gotta ask yourself, what the hell is that black smudge just doing, hanging right in the middle of the air? Why would that black smudge be there? Look at this cool thing. You can see all the structures in it. It's got a center. See how they blurred it? Another carving. Looks like maybe skulls laying around. Look at this, it looks like half of an engine block. See, these would be the cylinder ports. These would be the exhaust ports. See, that's where you put the cylinders in. Just picture it, come on over here. Here. See how they put all this? This is supposed to be a rock. When you're looking at it here, for whatever reason, these nitwits want us to believe this is a rock. But come on, guys. You see what's in this thing? This is some type of piece of metal just laying around. You gotta be kidding me, NASA. Part of me wants to believe that this is a slow rollout of disclosure. That this is the way it's going to be. It's going to go slow. See how this looks like maybe some type of urn or something. But they have the picture, everything's like at an angle. See? I think the scale, you could maybe like walk into this area. They have us so thrown off with the scale. They give us nothing to reference the scale with. And I don't blame them, because I don't even think they know themselves. Because some pictures, I believe, are chopped from satellite. I believe some are from drones. See all these carvings? Rocks just don't look like this. Normal rocks. So here's another piece. See how they just blur it? You know, I gotta say, they're pretty good at hiding this stuff. I mean, one little tweak, you know, one little click of contrast, and one little click of brightness or gamma the wrong way, and you know, none of this stuff pops out. So, I mean, I do give NASA a lot of credit. I think that's about all I wanted to show you in this one. Like I said, to me, this was one of the best ones. Oh, down here. See how they blurred all of this? It almost looks like there's little writing. You gotta look into the edges, corners of these pictures. They're usually being cut off for a reason at that point. See, like this. Look at this structure. Now this is leaving a shadow, okay? Now, is this a craft that's hovering to leave this shadow on the ground? Because this is supposedly, if we believe this is some type of structure in the air or on the ground leaving this shadow. What do I believe? I believe NASA's heavily covering up what's here. To me, it looks like there's an eye. There's an open mouth on the statue. It looks like there's all types of stuff there, but if you want to believe, mark your nuts, that's a shadow, then what is causing that? It almost looks like a building. If you're going to say that statue's real, and you see this, see how this comes around? There's different levels. It looks like it's got pillars sticking up out of there. That's supposed to be a black shit. That's supposed to be a shadow casted from something. You see what they do? See how half of this is colored and half of this is the sand? And it just, from a distance, it just, all of this stuff kind of just disappears or lays flat. Here's some of that heavy band blacking, but you can tell what they're doing. I mean, it's just evident. It's pretty damn evident. You see? Intricate carvings in this. See how they had all the different colors? See how they moved the pixels? See how it looks like a statue head? That's where they used that weird, see how this is cut off? That's why I'm showing you with high saturation. I want to show you how they're adding that color. See, it's green, red, purple. There you go, perfect gray alien head. 2 eyes, nose, mouth, bulbous head. It's there. If you want to take the time to download the picture, how could this be a rock? But from when you're looking at it here, it looks like a rock. How could this be a rock? I mean, look at it. All it's doing is covering up this statue. That's all they're doing. And they just blurred the top of this. What it looks to be is another S. See? Looks to be another S carved in there with another letter. Oh, see that? Another S. How many of them have I shown you? If you're a viewer and you care about this kind of research, look at that freaky thing. Wow. Nightmares are made of stuff like that. Oh yeah, here we go, baby. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Look at this. There's another one of those S. It looks, look at this, looks like an 8. And there's another, some type of letter carved here and here. Look at it. And it's leaving a shadow. It's actually raised up. Wow, look at this statue. There's the base. Look at how big this thing is. It comes up. There's the top of it. I'm going to outline it. See? There's the base. And then it comes all the way up here. And there's more stuff covered back here. You see all this stuff hidden? Don't pay attention to this stuff. It's all fake. This is to throw you off on the size. It's like this. What is this black smudge doing here? It makes no sense. It's covering this beautiful structure. I put this weird smudge right there. Alright guys, I'm going to give you the link to this. Go download it, have some fun, tell a friend. Truthseeker's out.